Hi everybody, the dish we're going to be making today is we're going to be making a Moroccan style couscous salad. Okay, couscous is extremely healthy alternative to your usual starches, rice, pastas, okay? And again, done properly, seasoned correctly, it can be absolutely tasty. And what we have here is, because we're doing like a Moroccan kind of North African kind of theme, we have preserved lemon, apricots, mint, all these kind of really beautiful, fresh, fragrant things, which is going to really make this dish super tasty, spicy, okay, and all that kind of thing. So this is a preserved lemon. So it's basically been brined and it's been pickled. It is really such an acquired taste. If you can't get preserved lemon, what you could do is you substitute it with about 1/4 of a whole lemon. You can actually put the skin and the peel and all in there. And we have our paprika and then also our ground cumin, which is going to go into the bowl. Lastly, we have garlic, which we've just peeled, and then our washed and picked mint. It's such a beautiful herb. It's so fragrant. If you're looking to eat some healthy salads, you know, to really spice it up or kind of put a lovely fresh kick to it. So that's going to go in there. And I'm just going to put a pinch of salt in there too. Okay. But be careful, the preserved lemon can actually be quite salty. So you just need to gauge your own seasoning like so. Now, we're just going to attach the bowl. Okay, then we're just going to start. Now what we've done, we've literally blitzed and pulverized the filling in at a very high temperature and at a very high speed, okay, for about 8 seconds. We're then going to have a look inside the bowl. So as you see, again, I'm so sorry you can't smell this, okay? All the flavors have been nice and sort of bound. But what we need to do is scrape down the sides, give our blade a little mix, just to make sure that everything is chopped up and blended. We're then going to insert our chicken stock or vegetable stock. We will reattach the lid, and then basically what we're going to do, again, if you know, like a nice rule when we are doing couscous, is that we need to boil the liquid or have boiling liquid. Then it's going to allow the actual couscous to absorb the flavor. Okay, so we skip on to our next step. Okay guys, so now we're well over halfway through the cooking time, and as you can actually see, the steam is coming through molto. So it basically implies that the stock is boiling and we're making sure that all of the flavor. So this is a white couscous. So as you see, it's basically the outer husk has been sort of milled off. You can actually get brown couscous or whole grain couscous, which actually has the husk on. It's the same with the rice. If you're looking for a more fibrous, healthy option, you should go for the brown couscous. If you're looking for a lighter, fluffier taste, you should go for the white couscous too. What we should have is a lovely steaming, boiling, very lightly reduced mix. And as you've noticed, the liquid has condensed slightly because again, this is all planned within the recipe. We want to reduce the liquid inside the bowl. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the next step, and then we're going to add our couscous. So with our couscous, I'm just going to knock that down. I don't know if I mentioned before, but we have the scale function built in first before you do it. Okay, and what's also quite clever as well is that actually with our brand new update, you can actually switch between different imperial or metric measurements. Okay, so we've made sure we've tared it, and then we're just going to insert the couscous. 6.7 ounce. A little bit less than what I needed, but I think it will be fine. And then we're going to reattach the lid. We're just going to gently stir, okay, the couscous within the stock for about 10 seconds to make sure all that beautiful flavor is combined. Now, that's it done. Okay, the next step is that we must leave this for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, just to allow it to kind of sit and infuse the flavor and allow the couscous to absorb into the actual liquid. So 10 minutes is now up. Basically what we are going to do is we're going to check the couscous. Okay, so as long as you make sure what you don't want to keep looking at the couscous, because you're going to let all that heat and all the steam escape from the actual mixing bowl. So we're just going to detach the lid, then we'll look inside the bowl, and as you see very, very nicely, follow on to the next step where we're going to very gently stir the filling inside the bowl. It's going to make it really fluffy and light. And now you see it's just disturbed, okay, all of the couscous, broken it up into little grains to make it so much easier to obviously remove from the bowl. Now, we're just going to serve the couscous. Okay, this is what I like to say. I've got a little bit left for my lunch. That's chef's privileges. Now, all what we're left to do, okay, is we're going to garnish the couscous. So we have some sliced tomato that I've just simply removed the seeds from the tomato and then just sliced it. Again, you can use cherry tomatoes for this, or even you could put sun-dried tomatoes inside the actual bowl as well. I reserved some mint leaves before, then we're going to roll that into a little sausage, and then we are just going to what we call, in the culinary term, chiffonade, okay? Or to any normal person, it's chopped up, okay? Slices, thin slices of mint. We sprinkle that over the top. We have some feta cheese, a little drizzle of olive oil, and there you have relatively healthy Moroccan style couscous, okay, with apricots and feta cheese. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.